What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football, huh? It's time to get things started here on the NFL on EA Sports. Here to begin this one is Cameron Dicker. And we're off and running from Houston. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Offense up to the line fast.
It's a gain of 10. First down, Falcons.
Going to the ground again on first. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. On second down, Robinson. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a gain of 11, and it's 3rd down.
Third down give to Robinson. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Penix here from the gun. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. From the shotgun, Penix hits him on the out route. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 40.
Kid, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver could easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. From the gun, it's Robinson. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Working quickly here. Complete out to the right side. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Quickly out to the right, complete. And he stopped cold at the spot. We'll keep paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
First down, Falcons.
Working inside the red zone. Escapes the pocket. And he hits the deck after setting him up with first and goal. Perfect way to start the season as their opening drive has reached goal to go. Here's Robinson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Offense in the hurry up here. Once more, it's Robinson. And he's brought down real close to that goal line at the 1. Offense up to the line fast. Robinson. And he gets in. Touchdown. The Falcons finish up an excellent opening series. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
The Falcons kickoff team out there as they'll send this away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love gonna air this out to start. And his first pass falls incomplete.
The trajectory of that ball changes while it's in flight. I'll tell you this, Kate, on shorter throws, these receivers are so good to adjust, can still bring it in. But over a long distance, a tip like that alters the course of the ball, and it sure makes it tough to adjust in time.
Second and 10, Love trying again. He's on the move. Now he throws deep across the field, left side. Brought in, inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Tigers finish off their opening drive. They can go to the locker rooms tied if they put this through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And his guys tie it up as he nails his first try of the season. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They'll get this drive started. First and 10. Shotgun snap, a give to Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run. We're through one quarter of this opening weekend of football. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. Back to Houston in just a moment. Back for our second quarter. It's Falcons football. They'll begin the quarter with 2nd and 8. From the 21. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And he'll get it up to the 44. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
And the Falcons first down.
Penix on first down. That one's complete to London. And this one doesn't go far. Working quickly here.
A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48. He puts some juice on it deep. They connect on the deep shot. And he'll go down here at the 16. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. From the red zone now. Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. And the Tigers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
I know exactly what the quarterback was envisioning when he let that one go. Touchdown, baby. Not long after, I know exactly what he was thinking. Oh, no! Give me that one back, because the coverage baited him perfectly into that throw, and even more so, picked it off.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Taking down back at the 20-yard line.
Again, it's Cook. And he'll find the space he needs to get this up to the 25-yard line. That's 5, it looks like, on the play. So now it's going to be 3rd and 8. Back now, pressure on its way. Catch is made down the right sideline. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Tigers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And these guys break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it sets up 2nd down. We'll go play action. Here's Penix. That's into the hands of Moore. And he's out of bounds beyond the 35-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Here's Penix. Got a man, it's London. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. And again, it's Penix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. Offense up to the line fast. After the sack, another pass on second down. They're on him again, and he goes down again. And a back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive. Because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning. The Falcons with a lot of ground between where they are now and where they need to go. So not an enviable spot here as they come up on third and very long. Penix working from the gun. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Fourth down, here's Penix. And it's going to be incomplete. Couldn't connect to extend the drive. A surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. They'll try the right side with Cook. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the Falcons' 33-yard line.
Here's 2nd and 11. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
I think his decision-making wrote a check that his legs couldn't catch this time. This QB could run, and he's ranging, looking for space, looking for an outlet. But there was none to be had. No escape route available this time.
Third and long. Here's Love. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So that brings up 4th and long. The Tigers getting their punt team out there. And this is going to be his first punt of the new season. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And the Falcons will take over. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On first down, here's Penix. Fits it through the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
You know, Ken, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Penix now on first down. And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. This one intended for the running back. And it's going to be second down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage. And that really did help force the incompletion.
Second and 10. Penix to throw. Got a man. Robinson has it. It's a pickup of 11. And the Falcons will have a first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on second down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about third down at all.
Throwing Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. All right, I'll set up now. First and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Tigers make the defensive stand and come through with a turnover in the final moments of the half.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game with now 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. We'll see what the first half adjustments of the season are as they're teed up, and away we go in our second half. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Love out of the shotgun. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. He'll move the sticks after ripping off a gain of 28. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Trying it left side with Cook. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No progress on first down, and that'll bring up second and 10.
As a corner in this league, well, you go to the Pro Bowl if you can cover. If you want to be an all-pro, you stick someone like that.
Second and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Shotgun now for Love. This one falls incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Takes the handoff, now Love. Makes the grab in bounds left side. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it sets up a Houston first. Receiver in motion, going left. Thrown on first down, Love. Cook calls it in. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Their rookie out of Oklahoma there to make that play. All right, here we go, second down. Love to throw again. Connects with Cook. And he's brought down after a short gain. Working quickly here.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd down and 9.
Throwing his love on 3rd. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a quarterback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Brown's kick is up and good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 30-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 30. Penix here from the gun. Getting out to his left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Tigers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start the half if you're trying to take this lead and step on it. That's a defender who sensed the need for a splash play and delivers. You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball, it's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Couldn't connect on first, it's 2nd down. Now a give to Cook, running left. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Another one for Cook. And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Offense in the hurry up here.
2-yard gain. It's 4th down.
Handoff headed right. It's Cook. And he's brought down for a loss. And that run won't come close. That's a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, it's almost like the defense was in the offensive huddle before the play. They dialed up the perfect blitz to encircle and cut off that run. And the reward is they get off the field.
Penix on 1st down. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Nearly intercepted. Ooh, he almost had it. Couldn't bring it in. Incomplete. That brings up 3rd down.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky? Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Third down, it's Penix. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Trying for it with Penix. Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Tigers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. A.J. Terrell making that stop.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Offense up to the line fast.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
Quick pass, right side, complete. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
First and 10 at the 12-yard line.
From the red zone now. That one falls to the turf. Couldn't hang on. It's incomplete.
You know, that's one of those cases, and we see it at every level. He simply took off before he got full possession, and that's simply a drop.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And another stop along the line. Defense with a great couple of back-to-back reps.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
He was taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Now Cameron Dicker on to try the field goal. Already has one in this game, this from 30. We've reached the end of 3 in our Week 1 opener. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. So 4th down, and out comes the field goal unit. A pretty automatic look for him from the left. Brown's kick is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to 13.
Love to see progression face holding back to his thumbs up. Medium dog spin tone.
The other side's got to score a couple touchdowns now. Touchdown and field goals, not going to get it done anymore.
And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Ooh, almost a throw that cost him. Defender had it in his hands. He dropped it. It's incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Can't cover it much better than that really well-covered Cade on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Here's Penix. Finds a seam down the middle. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons now within 1 score in the 4th. Kyle Pitts with a touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Falcons get it back to within 6.
Falcons 14.
So here's the kickoff, Brock. Just 6 points now separating our teams. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30.
At their own 30-yard line.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now run by Cook. And he's going nowhere there. Add that to what's been a tough afternoon for him. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
From the pistol, here's Love. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
We get so stuck, Kate, on decision-making being the ball in the hands and where's he throwing it. The ball in the hands in the passing game, and what kind of decision is he going to make? When in reality, in this game, in the 4th quarter, decision-making is also knowing when to salvage a play. Salvage that real estate that's so important to try to play a little add-on and make this a 2-score game. That sack, that's not going to help in that decision at all.
Third and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And a big hit on the return to stop it cold. Call that punt a 52-yard effort. And they're going to take over possession. The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Penix working from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. No one open, so he checks this to another county.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
On 2nd and 10, it's Penix. He fires one deep down the middle. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Tigers will take over as he records his first interception of our season. The team total is now up to 5, Brock. 5 times they've picked this offense off.
Say it a 3rd time for me, Kate, would you? Twist the knife for all the fans of this offense watching at home.
5 interceptions in one game. You just got to marvel at how well they played in coverage from start to finish.
Yeah, this goes beyond marveling. This goes to best-case scenario in their game plan. This is one of those special games where absolutely everything is clicking. These defenders, it's like they're seeing the entire field in perfect 20/20 vision.
And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
A 2nd down throw here for Love. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Love from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. To hit a curl route of that length, it takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's going to work his way almost to midfield. That's stopped at the 48. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
2nd and 3 now. Complete out to the right side. A gain of 27 yards there. And it sets up a Houston first.
Yeah, I love that effort, adding as much as possible to that catch while earning the 1st down. That's called yards after catch, and it's what coaches want from all their pass catchers on the roster.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he's in! Touchdown, Houston! The Tigers make it a 2-possession game here in the 4th. Empty backfield now as they set up for 2. He's throwing for it! Nothing doing on that 2-point opportunity. A fail on the conversion.
I've heard great receiver coaches say, watch your fingers wrap around the ball. You know, it's pretty clear he should have had that one, and he didn't get the job done. And 2 points, well, they're left on the table.
And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Working quickly here. On 1st down, here's Penix. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes again. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Here's 2nd and 2. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And that takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston. Falcons need to score quickly. This drive in some serious trouble. It's 3rd and 12. Here he is to throw. He'll get this complete to Pitts. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. Penix now on 1st down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That throw was looking for Kyle Pitts. So 2nd down coming up. Part of what's earned him status, Brock, is one of the league's better tight ends. Are those hands, right? His dependable hands. So shouts to the defense there because he wasn't able to hang on that time.
Kate, it's one thing for these defenders to separate a receiver from the ball, but to do so on a stud tight end, that's big time.
That one's complete to London. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. To throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Kyle Pitts on that throw. And it's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
They'll run it with Robinson. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. Now the Falcons trying to get everyone up and set here. From the shotgun, Penix. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it's 2nd down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock. It is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and you couldn't do it.
That throw intended for Drake London. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Throwing now. Able to get it to Moore. And that will not be enough for a 1st down. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be at 2nd. Still one more in their pocket to use.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
That's incomplete on 4th down, and they'll turn over possession.
I think every analytics book out there, Kate said, you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started.